Next month, Anheuser-Busch will spend about $28 million on Super Bowl commercials for its top-selling beers. Even though it's big business, beer drinkers don't always get the same level of attention as wine drinkers. But Dean Reynolds shows us how a new program is raising the bar.
While a wine expert is known as a sommelier,
Oh, thank you.
a beer expert has generally been considered a drunk. But a man named Ray Daniels is hoping to change that.
Americans used to treat beer like a can of soup. You buy it, you put it in the cabinet, you leave it there for months or years on end, and you take it out, open it, put it, warm it up. It's going to be just as good as it was.
As the author of 4 books on beer, Daniels felt obligated to set some standards.
So everyone should have 13 samples in front of them.
The very serious people in this room are at the forefront of his efforts. They're taking a test to become certified beer experts, what Daniels calls cicerones, so they can identify the aromas, the look, and of course the taste of a beer.
The scenario is you're a beer expert.
There's an initial test online, followed up by a second in-person exam that involves multiple choices and tastings. Lorna Jewett is among the hopefuls.
I'm really hoping I pass today, but it's a very serious examination. They're not messing around.
Daniels created the program 6 years ago, and graduates must be able to teach brewers, bartenders, and beer distributors, as well as customers, about beer styles, flavors, and longevity.
How did this start?
Bad beer. I've been a beer enthusiast my entire adult life, and I was always amazed at how many places would have 25 beers on tap. Didn't know anything about them.
My code is...
Daniels believes beer ignorance is widespread, and on this occasion, he didn't have to look far to find it.
The second one. You can smell the first one, a sense of that, and compare it to that second one.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a big difference.
A big difference there, right?
It just seems sort of flatter to me.
Something wrong with it.
Smothered.
Yeah, exactly. That buttery flavor is called diacetyl, and that's a very common off flavor in beer.
So a trained server would pick this up and say, all right, we've got to get rid of this.
Yeah, exactly. We got a problem here.
Jerry's Bar in Chicago has 48 craft beers on tap, and the staff is required to seek at least the certified beer server status, Daniels' basic qualification. Nick Bondi is the bar manager.
We need to have people that can say, okay, what do you normally like to drink? And if somebody says, I like to drink Stella, then we can guide them the right direction towards a beer that has similar quality.
So the next time you walk into a pub and the bartender says, what'll you have? You could ask, what would you recommend? For CBS This Morning, Dean Reynolds, Chicago.